Chapter 26 Victory over Patal. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Mudgalacharya continued the narration to Daksha, saying that Matsarasura's army advanced to destroy the Kshatriyas, eager to conquer the world, and advanced like the wheel of death. Virochana and other asuras could be compared to Yama, the lord of death. Which human in this world would dare to fight them? The Daityas could shatter a mountain to dust by kicking it. They advanced with such ferocity. The burden appeared to crush Sheshnaga under its weight. The army appeared like clouds, dark and enormous as the mountains. The Kshatriyas felt defeated against the Yama-like Daityas whom they faced. Some fled, some of them surrendered. The courageous ones fought bravely on the battlefield and attained the heavens. Matsarasura's brave soldiers killed innumerable kings. They enthroned the sons of the dead kings as rulers of the kingdoms on the condition that they would pay taxes. Those kings who surrendered were reinstated as kings or governors of their own kingdoms. In those kingdoms where no king survived, Daityas were appointed as their king. In this manner, the Daityas became kings of every country and indulged in those kingdoms. Daityas appointed representatives in the courts of various kingdoms as informants. This administrative structure was implemented everywhere. Matsar conquered the entire earth with all its islands and became happy. O Prajapati, after conquering the earth, Matsara descended with the Daitya clan and army to conquer Patal Loka. The gardens of the Nagas were demolished by the Daityas first. To retaliate, the Naga kings came to the battlefield. Vasuki, Takshaka, Kambala, Ashwatara and other Naga kings, along with their armies, battled with the Daityas. The mighty Naga kings were formidable and huge. They prepared for the battle. Riding on various chariots and vehicles, the ferocious kings his turn emerged. They attacked the Daityas with their collection of arrows, weapons and astras. The Daityas responded strongly and felled them with their stock of weapons. The powerful Nagas went berserk and retaliated. The injured Daityas were humiliated and fled in different directions. Enraged at the massacre of the Daityas, the leader of the Asuras, Virochana, waged a ferocious battle. Many Nagas were crushed. Using various weapons, the valiant Daityas killed many Naga warriors in a befitting reply. Many were beheaded, some others were mauled and skinned. Massive canals of blood flowed. The Nagas, their pride shattered, fled in all directions. Some of the terrified ones lamented and surrendered to the Daityas. Seeing the valor of the Daityas, the chief of Nagas, Vasuki, and others arrived and exhibited their strength and caught the Daityas, who were incited with rage. Takshaka and the other infuriated Nagas spat venom. Thus Patal was converted in venom. The poisonous fumes burnt the Daitya warriors. Many Daityas were wounded and many died. Daityas were unable to withstand the venomous fumes. The weapons of the Daityas may have been consumed by the fire. The fourfold army, comprising of the herds of elephants, cavalry, chariots and infantry, were destroyed by the fire which surrounded them on all sides. The ones who survived were badly scorched and rendered useless. Virochana and other chief Daityas lay unconscious on the battlefield. This can be compared to modern day chemical warfare. The Nagas happily announced their victory. Echoes of celebrations were heard far and wide. Some of the Nagas danced in ecstasy. Just then the valiant and powerful Virochana, who was the commander of the army, regained consciousness as his agonizing pain subsided. Shukracharya had used his skills to treat the Daityas and save them from the effects of the poison. Andaka and others, Asuras, were also revived and stood up. To avenge themselves, the Daityas released the Garuda Astra on Nagas. Garuda Astra is a celestial weapon. It was used to defend against Naga Astra, as the Garuda eagle is a natural enemy of the Nagas. Garuda Astra released innumerable eagles who devoured all the Nagas. Vasuki retaliated by releasing poisonous flames. All the eagles were scorched, and Garuda Astra also met with the same fate. To counter the valiant efforts of Vasuki, the astonished Virochana and others assumed the forms of eagles using their power of Maya. They destroyed battalions of Nagas. This spread fear even amongst the greatest of Nagas. They were distraught and fled in different directions. Takshaka and other Nagas waged a ferocious battle against the eagles, but they were rendered unconscious in the intense battle and killed. When Sesh Naga, the king of Nagas, became aware of these dreadful events, he compromised and surrendered to the Daityas. He said, "O powerful Daityas, why are you enraged? Please tell me. In reality, you are my brothers, there is no doubt about it. Tell me, O sons of Diti, are we both but not the residents of this Patala Loka? Then why have you initiated this war?" Mudgalacharya continued the narration saying that after listening to Sesha, Virochana replied softly but with a threatening undertone, "O illustrious Sesha, we revere you. Since you have asked lovingly, I shall reply truthfully. Listen. Our Emperor Matsara is eager to become the Emperor of Brahmanda. Accept his sovereignty respectfully. Otherwise, the Nagas and Asuras will continue to be killed. You are superior in every way, so decide what is in the best interest of all." Sesha pondered and understood the connotations. The shrewd Sesha smiled and said, "Words of compromise. We shall do whatever Emperor Matsara wishes." Saying this, he agreed to pay annual taxes. He forged an alliance with the Asuras by gifting precious gems and establishing peace. Thereafter, Sesha returned to his courtyard, accompanied by Vasuki and other Nagas. Having defeated the Nagas, the Asuras established their prowess and were thrilled. After conquering Patal, they proceeded to defeat Varuna, the Lord of the Waters. Thus ends the 26th chapter titled Victory over Patal in the first khanda of the Puran Upanishad, Srimad Mudgal Puran, describing the legends of Vakratunda, dedicated to Sri Gajanana. End of chapter 26.